Hi, it is iYikkam time again. So every 1 week I will usually get 1 or 2 videos and questions from our Wing Chun friends or other internet friends asking me to comment on the videos. Is it qigong, it is intentional qigong and all sort of stuff. And today, this morning, I got another one from Darren, and I decide to share with you this so we can put this intentional qigong stuff to the rest once for all. Okay, if you know this basic, okay, you will know the big picture, even though that you will not know how to practice them properly, but at least you see the big picture, you know what is what. Okay, and this is very important. It's like a I look at this like educating the consumer, so the consumer know that this is Mercedes-Benz, this is Yugo, this is Honda Civic, this is Ferrari. So one know what it is instead of you look at everything people advertise saying, oh, this is a sport car. It turns out that it's just a Honda Civic, it's not Ferrari. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so qigong in Chinese has to do with the breathing and the mind, that's for sure. And the breathing is the very core, very key component which need to be understood. Now, breathing, there are 4 types of breathing. 4, okay? And this 4 type of breathing is a common denominator. Disregard of it is Chinese or it is the yoga, it is the Taoist, Buddhist, the teaching of Buddha or anybody. It has 4 types of breathing. As soon as we're human, that's what it is, okay? The first type of the breathing in Chinese is called chuan, meaning panting. Meaning that the breathing is stuck here, stuck there. For example, when you are out of breath, you feel stuck here, stuck there. That is the chuan type of breathing, okay? Or panting type of breathing, okay? The second type of breathing is called feng or wind. This type of breathing is very coarse, it makes noise, okay? Even if it's not making noise, it is very coarse and it is forceful. This is called feng. The third type of the breathing is called qi. Okay, notice that these pronunciations of qi, this type of breathing, okay, which is called qi, the pronunciation of qi is the same with the energy which is Chinese use as qi. So when people talk about qi, we need to be really careful. Is that breathing qi or you talk about the energy qi? And the Chinese sometimes is very fuzzy on this thing. The reason is this. The Chinese culture is biased towards literature culture. Okay, so they are less scientific than literate. So a lot of time, often they use term in the ancient which is too romance. Okay, well literate, like reading fictions or novel. Okay, so be careful here. And this, again, this literate culture, literate bias culture is also caused a mess out today's Wing Chun, okay? Because it is not scientific type of, it's not pro-scientific, okay? Okay, so this type of the qi breathing is a very small, fine, really fine, smooth, light breathing, okay? This is qi. This type of the breathing, qi type of breathing, is the type of breathing used in qigong. Okay, so know that The qigong breathing is disregard of any type of qigong. If it's a real deal qigong, that breathing has to be fine, light, long, smooth. Okay? Now, the fourth type of the breathing, actually it is breathing in rest, or inhale, exhale in rest. So what do I mean by that? The Buddha teach anapanasati. Anapana meaning inhale, exhale. Okay? In this teaching of anapanasati, that is a third phase, which is neither inhale nor exhale, but at rest. Okay? Now, so the fourth type of breathing is called xi. Rest. Rest means it doesn't do inhale or exhale. Okay? Now, so you know this four type of breathing. Okay? The real energy, practice of the energy qi, the charging of the energy, or kundalini in the Indian, it is in the state of the not inhale and not exhale, but resting type of breathing. Okay, so they have an inhale and then exhale. They have rest, the breathing rest for a long period of time, and then come back, inhale, exhale. So at this rest period, that is the period where the body charges the energy. That has a term called the mind and the breathing become one. In Chinese, it's called 心喜相依. Okay? So at that state, the mind drop. It doesn't have any kinds of intention or anything. It just get into an awareness and it drops. Even if there's not any intention, it's really, really low amplitude type of intention. Okay? So at the qi state of the breathing, there are still some intention. Okay, but at the xi, the fourth state of the breathing, intentions really drop already. That's where at the fourth state is the place where the energy is charged up, is entering into samadhi. Okay, so let's repeat. Number one is the panting type, out of breath type of breathing. Number two is the wind, which is cross making noise type of breathing. The third is the qi breathing, the breathing which is using qigong, which is fine, light, very long, very natural, very smooth. The fourth is the rest, which is neither inhale nor exhale. That state, that type of breathing is the one which is when the kundalini, the pre-birth qi, pre-birth energy, where it starts there. Okay, you need to enter into the state to deal with to handle those type of qigong. Okay, now, so what Darren showed me today, it is a panting and wind type of breathing with very strong intention. Try to contract or to expand and contract their lower abdomen and those things. Seriously, those are not qigong. Those are wind, playing with wind. Okay? Now, I received so many videos from all our friends. I like to tell you all. They all are like that. Okay? Wind panting type of breathing. Those are not qigong. And they are using very strong excessive intention. And those type of things create heat in the body. It burns away energy. Okay? So, the other day I was in other YouTube, I make an analogy, said today's qigong or yoga is like practice masturbation. Okay? I'm not calling names on other people. I make an exact comparison or analogy. The baby, when they have erections, okay, the baby, when the baby sleeping and so forth, okay, infancy, they are get into that xi or neither inhale nor exhale state. So they have this the qi, the energy qi, the kundalini, all this thing energy, because the baby grow that way. And all this today so-called qigong, majority you can see the market, or somebody gets smart ass try to create all this qi and intention, are this masturbation. What they do? They stimulate themselves with an intention, say, oh, I want to do this, I want to force this, I want to do this. So it is like watching a porno movie and then use their mind, try to force something, and they call this type of stuff qigong, energy work. As we can see, it is completely opposite the infancy erections. Okay? And this type of using panting and using this wind type of breathing and heavy intention type of drill, or whatever you call it, or which people usually call it qigong, being in yoga or in healing art or in Chinese. These are actually pretty damaging stuff, and this is actually very dissipative stuff. Sure, if you are 17 years old or 25 years old, you are a very healthy person, you can afford to do that. Like you can have sex, masturbate 10 times a day. The issue is that what is the long-term effect? The Chinese, the Indian have already know, if you go this path, you're going to get trouble. Your body is going to drain. Okay? So, today, okay, I can tell you a lot of things about this intention and this qi. So let's get it straight, okay? There are research of getting those qi sensations or get into a different zone state in the mind and so forth. Like for example, this one. This is the study of using alpha wave to trigger the sensations of the so-called the qigong sensations of the heat in the dantian area or all this kind of stuff. Okay? So people study that. Okay, so they study the alpha wave and so forth. Okay? Because people thinking this, oh, if I using this alpha wave, I can create sensations in my body. And that's qi. Okay? So again, this is no different than masturbation, watching a porno movie, get a stimulus from outside, masturbation. And you know what they do? They can put this music, which is triggering your brain's alpha wave. So when you are relaxing your body, it causes the body to create those heat and sensation in the body. Okay? And then they say that, oh, this is the very fast of training in qigong. Same thing as the people who practice in this tantric, the sex qigong, same deal. Okay? That's why I say it is like the masturbations. You're just watching the porno movie and then you do a masturbations, and then of course your body is going to go hit and all the sensations, and you say this is a qigong. That's what happened today. Majority, 90% of the qigong is like that. Okay? And people sometimes it's really ignorance. They say, oh yeah, I know I can do this, I can stand under cold temperature, I can increase this to as my the fighting training and all this thing. You know what? You go look at those people, they are senior, see if they have kidney problem, die of kidney problem. You look at them, did they die of or having stroke when they are old age? You look at them, okay? So, all those mind power, Nimlek and everything, because they are naive, they don't understand what they are dealing with, okay? And actually this is something screw people up. If we want to go proper, we need to know that 4 types of breathing. Panting, wind, the qi breath, the rest breathing. Real qigong is in the qi breathing and rest breathing. Intention must never has to be forceful or strong. Like people say, Nimlek, I have to use my intention. Bullshit, okay? That in Chinese called creating heat or fire. In Chinese, that is called, okay, in dealing with qigong, okay, those are generate a lot of heat, is going to burn your qi, burn your energy, okay, or another is called 壮火释气, meaning heavy fire will burn away your qi. And usually that happen is when one have the very strong intention, and then the breathing is caused either in the panting state or in the wind state. Look at all those people who practice Xiu Ling Tao. Stand beside them. When they try to do 1 hour, you see their breathing is caused. They're using the full intention. That's exactly 壮火释气. Okay, that's the reason why sometimes I get so pissed off on all this kind of thing, because this is actually screwing up people. Who's going to pay the medical bill if this create, when this create, which is going to create long-term problem in health? You're lucky if you're not diabetic. Like me, I was born with a type 1 diabetic, or somebody is born with a generic at home, at family, have a high blood pressure, or heart issue, or kidney issue. So who is going to be responsible for all this bullshit when it causes problem? Okay? Why did I get angry? I need to get angry. Because if we don't know anything, if we cannot help people, don't fuck other people's up, okay? Sorry for my language. Because it's really, you want to see your friend or somebody in Wing Chun getting whole bunch of a health issue because of somebody's naive or too creative thinking. Okay, so I can tell you, okay, for here on, Wing Chuners, if you want to go to Qi, like the 1840 Xiu Ling Tao, advanced level of the Qigong, number 1 has to be in the Qi breathing state. Number 2, if one have a teacher to coach one might be able to get into the rest state, like Anapanasati. But that's deep stuff, okay? And the intention must not be strong. It must not be strong. Okay? So the safest way is the breathing has to be soft, light, natural, and then the intention is really light. So you know, in the Chinese, in the Neijia people, okay, the southern people like Yi Qian, like Wang Xiangzai, he said it's very good. He said that no intention is real intention. That's what it means. okay? But if people have no experience of that and try to do all kinds of philosophy, no yi is the real yi, and then they use all their nimlek and all this thing, you know right away this is looking for trouble, okay? Same thing, today's yoga, today's Chinese martial art, all get into this. That's why it will get wiped out, okay? This is just a reality. So again, why do I make this so very strong here today? Come on, it is your health. I practiced Kyokushin when I was young, fighting here, fighting there, but you know what? The real fighting is with this body, okay? Every 3 months I have to go to my labs for all this report. I have to deliver with my report, my lab blood reports and everything. That's me. And I know there's a lot of people of you guys are out there like that. Okay? So, which is the real fighting? My aging, whatever I born with. Okay? So big deal. You say, oh yeah, you know, I do Wing Chun, I'm the best fighter. Big deal. That's not real. I mean, have I really used a real fighting out there? How many times per lifetime? But every 3 months, I have to face this with my doctor. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to do that when we are aging. Okay? You can see in China, there's Wing Chuners, we have a knees problem. Okay? So, I like to share with you today for this. This is serious stuff. This is your life, okay? This is your life. And I hope every Wing Chuner, everyone, healthy, can be a very good fighter and have an advanced art in Wing Chun. Okay, you can be a good fighter, you don't have to use it. But at least you have a good body, okay? Otherwise, if we grow old, who is going to take care of us in this modern society? Okay? So this is to share with you this today, and I hope that you see that we just cannot doing crazy stuff. And Wing Chun, we have to limit ourselves within this. Number one, qigong or internal training is breathing. It has to be in the qi straight, smooth breathing. Okay, meaning your diaphragm naturally get really move, have a big amplitude. Your inhale, your oxygen intake is increasing. They will help your health. Okay. The second thing is the development of the channel, meaning that when you are loose, when you practice it, that means it actually help your blood vessel, be it the artery type or the micro blood vessel, to get better. It meaning your blood circulation's better. So with the first one is your breathing, you have more oxygen, the diaphragm move more, your body, your internal organ will be much healthy. The second, because of the movement and so forth, we train the artery, the micro vessel and so forth, to let it active and lively, so that our circulation is better. It's too tight, right? The third one is we need to charge the body, meaning to charge the body energy, meaning we need to not use intention or nimlek or those things. Put it down so the body can, like the baby, can rest, that can charge itself. So qigong in Wing Chun or in any advanced art is only these three things as the basic. Everything has the base on these three things. If this is not developed, forget about the other thing, which is advanced. We don't want to talk about advanced. We want to talk about these three things, which scientifically can go to any lab to test it. The first is the breathing volume. Okay? If you do panting and coarse breathing, are you going to get the breathing volume better? Not necessary. The second thing is the channel, the blood vessel. If you go keeping tensing and contracting, will they get better? Get a guy who have a heart problem and see that whether he die or not. Okay? So scientifically, the third thing, we need to rest. Put down the mind and rest. When you practice Yulim Tao, you rest. Okay, then you're aware. Like the baby go take a sleep, it grow. Brain grow, everything grow, you know. So these three things is the qigong. And for the jing, or the power, the forceful, forget about all those bullshit, okay? It's only two things. One is the Wing Chun mechanic, which is the retract using the mechanical advantage and the twirl mechanics. And then, due to the body conditioning of this breathing, the the blood vessel, the charging, one is more sensitive to the action of and reaction force of the body. That's where you play with action reaction force of the body. So this is the basic, the mechanics. Okay, so whatever internal in the Wing Chun is only this thing, these three things. These two things. One is, you know, it is the breathing, the channel, which is the soft, so that the artery conditioning. The third is you need to rest your mind so you can charge. Okay, there's the body conditioning stuff, and then the use of the strength is just the mechanics, the retract the arm, the twirl, and then be able, because the body get conditioned better, be able to sense the action reaction force. Okay, all the basics like this. Whatever advanced skill is based on this. Okay, now violating what we talk about, this qi stuff, the qi breathing, and then this mind is going to cause premature death. Okay, because the body is drained, it dry out. So if you look at Nan Huaijing critics on Bruce Lee, he say he's good and everything, however he doesn't know how to practice qi, cause that problem. And the Chinese young generation must watch out for this thing, otherwise it's cause premature death. Okay. And today, for me, I look at that, you know, we are all citizens of the world. It doesn't matter what race, what country we are from. We are Wing Chuner, we are Wing Chuner. We are brother and sister. Don't screw other people's up. And don't follow whatever it is when it is not proven, okay? So this is for you today, and I'm apology for my language, but I purposely want to let go my emotion to tell you, because hey, you know, love other people's. Other people have to make a living too. Other people have to have a life too, okay? Stop all this best fighter, all those kind of stuff. What is good for best fighter when your wife or your mom or your brothers have to worry for your health, or you have to worry about the big medical bills? It doesn't help you for that. Wing Chun practice has to help you in medical bills, help you in better with your body, okay? That is a real fight, the fight of our life. So this is for you today.